YouTube, what it do? It's your boy King HB3, aka Mr. One Time in the building. One Wave Nation, WCW. Salute. Alright, so I'm coming to y'all to talk about something that's very, very important. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I don't see a lot of people praising it. I don't see a lot of people beefing it up. I don't see a lot of people just talking about it as much. I mean, here and there, I see somebody posting it up on the pages or talking about it, but it ain't like it should be. Now, everybody's big on product here, product there, moisturizer here, moisturizer there. But what about the oils? Oils are very, very important for hair in general, like hair care. I'm big on hair care. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this just mainly because, like I said, no one really, talks about it as much, and I really want to put it out there, the knowledge that I do have on oils in general. My mom, she's big on oils. She has hair all the way down to her back. My grandmother has hair all the way down to her back. And over the years, I always seen them use all type of oil. As a matter of fact, my grandmother used to make her own oil for her skin and her hair. So one thing that I do want to talk about is this. So let's get into it. Let's go. We can hurry up and get this out the way. Alright, so you got 3 type of oils I do know of. Now, this is off the top of my head. You go and do your research on Google, whatever, but this is what I've gained over the years of generations of my families. This is what I know. Just know through them. I think you got your natural oils. Your natural oils are what you do through your skin, like what comes through your skin, your follicles, your pores, your natural pores of your hair. Those are your natural oils. Then you got the essential oils. Your essential oils are those things from the plants. Those are the ones my grandmother used to use or used to do, whatever. It's like basically that essential oils are basically the true essence of a plant or whatever it's from. And then you have your base oil. You have your base oils, which is about the closest thing with dilution of the essence oil. Those base oils are what we know of, far as like the Wave Game or the hair world. Those are like the castor oils, the olive oils, the almond, tea tree. I want to say jojoba. I've never used jojoba, but I think it's in some of my products. But jojoba, I think I'm saying it right. Jojoba oil. Those are the base oils that we know of. So let's hurry up and get this out the way. Why do I feel that people need to start using more of these oils, or just oil in general, or start talking more about them or putting them more out there? Well, first off, people, one, let's say you have trouble with your hair actually growing. It grows very slow, and you're trying to do a good woof. You're trying to do a good woof session. Makes your hair grow faster. Let's say you have hair loss. Boom. Yeah. Oil prevents hair loss. There's a hormone. Now, I actually looked this one up. There's a hormone called DHT. Didn't take the time to actually find its meaning, but look it up if you want to. It's a hormone called DHT. That is the hormone that makes you lose your hair. Oils reverses that. It prevents it and reverses that. So people who are having hair loss or having issues with having issues with losing your hair, look into getting the oil. Simple. Shine. Oil make your hair shine. It make anything I'm saying shine. I mean, you put an oil on anything, it's gonna shine. So it's just healthier overall. Dandruff. I do know this on a personal note. I had issues with with dandruff all my life growing up, and my mother used it. My mother stayed using oils on my hair. Matter of fact, my grandmother and her used to make their own oil using olive oil or something. I don't know what they did, but they used to do it in the kitchen like crazy. Like, they used to make their own oil, and they used it for their skin, their nails, their hair, everything, you know. And it worked well for me growing up because I used to have dandruff issues like crazy. And I didn't understand the importance of it until really lately when I got in the wave game. I started noticing it. You know, when I'm brushing my hair doesn't even flake up like it used to because I stay consistent now with the oils that I do have, the two that I do have. Itchy scab, if you one of those that's always doing this all the time, you're always scratching your hair, you like, dang, I just washed my hair yesterday, I just gotta wash, I just washed it today, why is my hair itch? You got itchy scab. It's just a part of what you got, and it does help with that. It keeps you from having an itchy scab. It makes your hair soft too. It makes your hair extremely soft. I noticed that. And if you're in a deep woofing stage and you put an oil in your hair and it makes it soft, it's very manageable. You can manipulate your hair with soft hair while you're woofing, that's kind of important too in the wave game. So, and one of my biggest things about oils is that it really, really boosts up the product that you already got. Like, it intensifies it, I guess, so to speak. I guess you could say that, put it that way. It intensifies any product that you're using. Like, if you're using any wave builder product, if you're using the As I Am products, the Shea Moisture, Curl Enhancing Smoothing, As I Am Double Buttercream, Cold Labels. What's Cold Label got? Yeah, Cold Label Scab Wave Butter. Using any products like that, the oil is going to intensify that. I mean, think about it. It's a sealant. The oils serve as sealants as well. They seal in your moisture that you're using. Any moisturizer that you're using, or if you're using them as a moisturizer, the oil as a moisturizer, it's going to seal it in your hair. Just think. You go out and buy a great product that moisturizes your hair and do all the stuff it says on the front of it. You put it on your hair. You take that oil. It's like putting a cap over that. So it's going to keep all that moisturizer you just put in your hair. It's going to keep that in. All that good stuff that they talk about on there, all the good stuff that you want it to do, is going to stay in your hair for longer. I'm not going to say it's going to completely stay in there forever. What I'm saying is it's going to stay in your hair longer. It's going to do more what it's supposed to do for your hair longer. Simple. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video off, but I'm going to get in a little bit detail about those oils that I do know somewhat of. I do know tea tree oil. I don't know too much about it. I do know it helps with dry scalp. That helps with dry scalp. Jojoba oil is good. Jojoba oil is good for the actual natural oil that's in your hair. Hope you got me on that. Like, the natural oils that I was talking about in the beginning, the natural oils that produce through your follicles on their own without no product, they're through your skin, they just come through your pores of your hair. Jojoba oil actually makes that the natural oil stronger. So that's pretty nice. Jojoba oil you can use as a moisturizer as well, and it makes your hair soft. Almond oil. I don't hear a lot of people talk about almond oil. It's not really popular like that. But people who have trouble with thinning hair, like people who have trouble with thin hair in general, like if your hair is thinning or you just have thin hair, like you're not going bald but you just have thin hair, I do know almond oil works for that. So look into that. Olive oil, which is in the wave game, olive oil, it has its praise at moments. Olive oil basically you can use as a condition oil. It conditions your hair. That's the oil that actually conditions your hair. It strengthens your hair, I believe. Now there's one thing I did look up earlier, and that was DHT. It's a hormone that's in most people. It's a hormone that's in people that have problems with hair loss. It's called DHT. I don't know the abbreviation for it. I didn't look all that up. I just know that it's a hormone called DHT that causes hair loss. Olive oil actually reverses that and promotes hair growth, and actually makes your hair grow fast and thicker. Makes your hair grow thick. Then you have one of the favorites is castor oil. Castor oil is the one that everyone knows is sealing in moisture. That's what a lot of people know what castor oil is for, is sealing in the moisture. It helps with dry scalp too. So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say on that, man. If you got any comments, shoot them. Send them out. Any tips, send them out. Got any questions, send those out to my inbox too. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Wave Builder. Anything you want to do, I'd be able to help take care of it for you. It's your boy, King HB3, aka Mr. One Time, man. One Wave Nation, salute.